I was thinking about one of the things that happens during Friday night service in my synagogue. And the one thing that happens that always puzzled me was during the Lachado D, which is a sort of a song welcoming the Sabbath Queen. And we all stand while we recite the Lachado D, and Lachado D, Likrat Kala, B'nai Shabbat Mikabla. Lakadodi Likrat Kana B'nai Shabbat, you know. And now we're all standing facing the Torah, the Ark, and the Ark, which is the sort of like the closet, which is not really a closet, with a curtain. They take the Torah out and so forth. And there's a near Tamid, that's eternal light, above the Torah, which represents the everlasting, eternal tradition. And so we're all facing the Ark, we're facing the Torah, that's God's right in front of us. And the Lakado D welcomes the Sabbath Queen. So we're all standing facing front. And for the last verse, we're told to turn around and face the rear of the sanctuary. And that always puzzled me. Why are we looking at the back of the sanctuary? Because to me, it's like we're welcoming the Sabbath Queen as if we have to face the Sabbath. The Sabbath Queen is coming from back there. And what's back there is the hallway, is the doors to the sanctuary, and the hallway and the front door. So for years while I'm in service, going to services, I'm thinking, so the Sabbath Queen, what, is coming from outside in the parking lot? Like the Sabbath Queen drove up and to the site, to the temple, parked the car, walked out, walked to the front door. Good, good Shabbat Shalom, Sabbath Queen. Shabbat Shalom to you too. You're a little bit late because services began. Sabbath Queen says, "Okay, I know. I'm coming." And so the Sabbath Queen, and this is, a kid's mind. It creates all kinds of, you try to fill in the blanks. So I'm thinking, what? The Sabbath Queen, after walking through the doors of the temple, go to the hallway, and just as the Lachado D is ending, that the Sabbath Queen enters the sanctuary. Oh, look! Everybody's welcoming me to the Sabbath. Oh, look at the love. Look at everybody welcoming me. I feel so loved and so welcome. You know, because I'm looking at the back of the sanctuary. I see nothing but a wall. I says, okay, that's a nice wall. So I'm staring at a wall. We're facing the back of the sanctuary, and I'm looking at a wall. Okay, so what? The Sabbath Queen is a wall? If I'd have known there wasn't a wall there would be what? Construction back there? You know, And what? How come the Sabbath Queen is always coming into the rear? There are two other doors in the sanctuary, one to the left and one to the right. Why does the sanctuary and why does the Sabbath Queen always come through the back? The side doors are open; they're not locked. They can come into the Sabbath Queen. Why can't the Sabbath Queen come into the right or the left? And why always the back? Why isn't the Sabbath Queen already there? If the Sabbath Queen is supposed to be at the services, why can't the Sabbath Queen get to temple on time, park the car early, go into the front doors, and sit in the sanctuary or whatever? Or even sit on the beamer. Because it's like, otherwise I'm like, oh my God, Sabbath Queen, I didn't know you were back there. I have to look behind me. So what now? I have to look behind me all the time. Okay, the Sabbath Queen was back there. Is there anything or anybody else coming back there? Is somebody coming late? You know, it's like, oh, okay, good Sabbath. Did the Sabbath Queen come with you? You drove in a different car. I know the Sabbath Queen was stuck in traffic. I don't know. But that's something I couldn't figure out and I couldn't understand, growing up about the Sabbath Queen, you know, So that that's something that always puzzled me. Why always back there? Why always there? And then toward the end of the song, we all turn around and face front. And in almost every congregation, there's a few people who are still staring at the wall behind them. They don't face front. And when do you know to face front? What signal is there? So you're supposed to look at the back for, I don't know, 2 minutes, a minute? Was it top 30 seconds? Okay, everybody, face front again. There's no signal. How does everybody know when to face front again? And how do you know the Sabbath Queen came a little quicker than what they're doing? Because it takes, 45 seconds or whatever for the Sabbath Queen to arrive that you can now face forward? Why does the Sabbath Queen always take the same amount of time to arrive or to be welcomed in? Or, okay, Sabbath Queen, here's a seat. I saved a seat for you. Or what? I don't know. The whole thing is nothing, nothing about it makes any sense to me. Why? And like I said, some people are still looking at the wall. Hi, wall. How you doing? Nice to know you're there. You know, I hope nobody hammers a nail inside you, or maybe the wall. It's a wall back there. So I'm staring at a wall. Okay, so the Sabbath Queen is a wall. Okay, we've established that the Sabbath Queen is a wall that is behind us. So these are all the questions that I have that I cannot understand. So anyway, I just wanted to share all that with you. Anybody who's Jewish pretty much knows what I'm talking about, and all those of you who are not Jewish, you're probably looking at me like I'm crazy. But it's the part of that service, welcoming the Sabbath week. Wait a minute. I thought we welcomed the Sabbath when we light the Sabbath candles. So what is the Sabbath Queen and the Sabbath candles? And you light the Sabbath candles before welcoming the Sabbath Queen. I thought the Sabbath was already here when you light the lot candles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu mitzvotav v'tzivanu v'halik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Candles are lit. Sabbath begins. Sabbath begins. And after Sabbath begins, and Shabbat is here, we welcome the Sabbath Queen. I'm sorry, Sabbath Queen, you're a little late. We already lit the candles. So you're a little late to the party. You know. Oh, we're not telling you to leave. But please get here on time before we light the Shabbat candles. You know, I mean, so anyway, because it's things like that I don't get. I don't understand. Well, I plan on speaking to a rabbi tonight during a minion Zoom, and I'm going to ask him this very question. And I'd like to know what he has to say about that, because I want to know. This is a mystery that's been in my life since I was going through Hebrew school and everything. And we would go to the Lakado D, and I'm like, did we light the lights already? So what else are you gonna do? You light the Shabbat candles, you welcome the Shabbat Queen. Anything else we need to do? Are you sure? Are you sure there isn't something you forgot that we need to do to complete the arrival of Shabbat? You know, bye-bye. Anyway. Anyway. Oh, God, Elmo. Never mind. All right. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I will see you later. Talk to you soon. Bye.